This passage seems to turn on the word posturing. So we might think we need to understand how the author is using this word in context. Now, I see a few clues that help out if I'm not familiar with posture as a verb, and these clues also help us fill in the blank. So first, I see a contrast made between an outright snub and an implicit omission. And second, I have the word actually. So what the author is saying is that the literary encircle's attitude may appear overtly to be a rejection. It's an outright snub. But in actuality, or in reality, the snub might be a tacit or covert or secret acknowledgement, an implicit omission about something. So with all our clues, what I've figured out is that the author is saying the encircle acts one way, but means something else. And that's what posturing means. Now, when it's used as a noun, it means a pose or stance. And hearing the word, you may be thinking about your own posture and sitting up a bit straighter in your chair. Now, when used as a verb, to posture can literally mean to adopt a physical pose or stance, but we can also use it figuratively to mean assume a particular stance, but in this case, stance means attitude, and in particular, a pretended or fake attitude. So all of this tells us that when the encircle pretends to reject or hate the work, this fake attitude might tell us they actually feel the opposite. They may have a hidden positive attitude. So we can now eliminate all the negative options, irrelevancy, mediocrity, and rejection. The real attitude of the literary encircle is not that this work doesn't matter, it's not irrelevant, that it is unexceptional, that the work is mediocre, or that the work should be discarded, that it should be rejected. All of these words would be consistent with an outright snub and not in contrast of this overt rejection. Now, as between our two positive options, merit and munificence, it's important that you not confuse munificence with magnificence. Munificence means generosity or kindness, which would be an odd way to describe a literary work. So we're going to rule this one out. Now, merit or value or quality is the best choice here. It's the correct choice. Although the encircle overtly treats the work with disdain, the fact that there's so much pretending or posturing might mean they are secretly acknowledging the work's value.